Sup people, Robster here. Anyway, I just want to come and talk about a few things that I need to get off my chest, you know, things that make me tick. There's three things I need to cover, and the first one, kids that copy you. You know what I'm talking about. When I say copy you, you know the ones that just imitate you and you're trying to like, what are you doing? You want to elbow them in the head or something, but you can't because, you know, their mum's eye level. One of them has been in the bank waiting for someone like, you know, to serve me and that. And I thought the queue's too big. I'm actually going to sit down and wait. And as you sit down, you just notice a little fat kid, just, you know, about, I don't know, about 10 or 11, sits down with you, next to you, and you're like, what are you doing? So you sit down, you're like, ah, and they go, ah. And you look at them, they look at you, and you're like, what are you doing? And you just go, and they do the same thing, they're like, ah. You're like, what? They're like, what? What are you doing? They're like to me, what are you doing? I'm like, you're copying me. They're like, you're copying me. You're like, no, I'm sitting here trying to sort something out. What are you doing? They're like, nothing. I'm like, oh my god. They're like, oh my god. You're like, right, you're that close, yeah, to actually like, you know, like elbowing them. But then you do actually, this is what I'm trying to say, like you stand there and you're like, and then the mum's sitting there like thinking, oh, he's got a little playmate. You're like, you're going to have no mates at all in a minute, so stop it. Do you know what I mean? I've had this a couple of times now, so like any parents out there, I'm really sorry, but if your like kid does it again, you're going to get elbowed in the head in it, so I apologise about that. Second of all, is people in queues that try and bum you up the arse. When I say that, you know, there's a big queue in Tesco's Express because there's no service, there's like one person that's working, and you're standing there and you're taking about 20 minutes just to get served. If you've got a packet of crisps, do you know what I mean? All you got is a packet of crisps or something like Tesco's meal deal, do you know what I mean? What's it, little wrap thing, you know what I mean, and a can of Coke, whatever it is. And you always get some one guy behind you who's old, like just hair around the sides, and it's like got a little comb over, like with one hair. It's like, and they're like behind you, breathing in your neck, like breathing in your neck, and all you hear is like, you know, what are you doing? Turn around, like literally, like behind you, like excuse me, like my ass is not made for your penis. You know what I mean? What are you doing? And they're like literally behind you, like just like sorry. So were you sorry? You said that back 3 times now. What are you trying to do? Do you know what I mean? They're like standing there, and trust me, I know this has all happened to everyone because it happens all the time. I don't know if it's just me, but always in the queue, you always get bumped because the queue's so big and so long, and they're thinking, you know what, I'm just going to bum this guy here, right now. It does annoy me. The third and final is people that go into McDonald's or Uptown in the onesies. What is that about? I witnessed as well, what is this? Some bird like looked like a Dorito, and she was like, I don't know, like 20 stone or something, and she was like just in the onesie in the McDonald's with her friends. But what is that? Who actually shops? Who actually shops or goes around town or goes anywhere in their onesie? It's not a fashion statement, it's a bed statement. It's like, yo, I'm cold, I want to get in a little blanket and go to sleep. I'm not going to start walking around in town and thinking like, yeah, I look really good in that. You don't, alright? So, that's my little, I'll just have to get that off my chest anyway, but anyway, I'll be back for another little rant anyway. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Peace.